Hello guys, my name is Rodrigo. I'm from Brazil. I'm an apprentice of Oliver Velez, as you guys that follow me on Instagram already know. So basically, I've been just trying to study as deeply as possible the markets and Oliver's strategy. I'm in his mentorship class, and I'll just try to show you guys what I've been doing here in the stock markets in Brazil, trading mostly indexes and futures, and I made some minor adjustments because of it's not it's kind of illiquid market here, so the volatility is very high, and let's see how it goes. This is my first video. Please forgive me for any English mistakes or delay to process any information. Okay, let's go. So here we are on the win foot. This is the stock market future here in Brazil. So this is a 2 minute time frame. So we have here a very bullish open in a bullish location. We are above all the resistances, the supports, the 200 moving average, the 20 period moving average, prior day closing, and the last chunk of data here. Okay, so we maybe could bring this to the close here. Okay, so the first candle of the day, we have a very bullish candle, but either way we should go long if it breaks the high, and we should go short if it breaks the low. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So far nothing to be done. Okay, here we start our position short. Okay, and we go short, let's assume 2 lots, and our stop loss is above the high. We could make some ads if it breaks the low. Okay, this is going to be, if it breaks this low, a GBI, a green bar ignored. Let's see what happens. Okay, didn't break. Okay, so we can now say this is a very strong support area. Okay, in case, depending on the violence, it breaks the high, we can either just stop out, or we can stop and reverse our position. Okay, so now we could make some ads if it breaks this low. Now we can make some ads if it breaks this low. Okay, we're just trying to uh, bring our average price up. Okay, and also believe that this bearish move is gonna have a continuation. Okay, so here we add one more position, so we are short in 3. So far we keep our stop loss at the same place. Let's wait for this to resume so we can make any stop adjustments. Okay, so we had a follow through. So Oliver teaches us to take the start taking profits on a new low territory when you have some movements like this, or or we can wait for 3 pushes. Okay, a push is basically the size of a regular bar, so we wait for 3 bars to have the option to take some profits. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Here in this specific case, we already have the new low area. Since we are close to support here, let's assume we take 2 out here in this area at the 200. That's where I would have put my buying orders, and we can also adjust our stop to the top of this bar because of the size of it. It's a very sizable, strong, and big bar. We don't want, if we expect the sellers to keep the momentum, uh, these marks here shouldn't be broken. Okay, so far so good. So here we have what Oliver calls GBI. It's a green bar ignored. Okay, so it was bearish and then the bulls took it over. We could make some ads here, but it's not the case right now. I'm just gonna tighten up. Depending if it has a little more follow through, I already can tighten up my stop to the top of this data. Okay, so here we are basically at the low of the movement. Okay, so here I can already tighten a little my stop. Okay, let's see if we have some more follow through. Nope. Okay, so here we're stop out. We have what they call CBE, a climatic beer elephant that cleared all this chunk of data. Okay, so now since we are, because of the sharpness of this move, okay, we'll stay out and let's see what happens. Okay, so let's check it out. So we here already have a correction of this bearish move to around 50% of the move halfway. We could take a short if it breaks this low with the stop right above it. Okay, so here it broke the low. We are short again in two lots. Okay, we have two ways to take a profit here. We can either wait for three pushes or on the new low. Okay, let's see how it goes. Have one push, two pushes, and here we have two options. Okay, we could have either adjusted our stop to this area. Okay, because now it shows to be a strong, this is becoming a strong support area. Okay, so either way we could have stayed on the trade with the stop above here, waiting for it to try to break this low, or we could adjust our stop to here. Okay, let's assume we didn't adjust our stop. Let's see how it goes. So here we have the pullback from this bearish leg. Shouldn't move much further if we expect the trade to go down and to make probably some ads on this position. We could place some short orders here if it breaks this low already. So far nothing. Okay, so here we have a very bearish bar. We added one position here. Okay, because of the strength of this bar, we can already move our stop down here. Okay, so we are now short in three positions. We're gonna wait either three pushes or new low. Okay, and let's not forget, let's see how, okay, so it already broke the 50 area, so we can expect new lows, and this decline is very sharp. Okay, so here we have our profit taking. Okay, because it accomplished a new low, and this bar is basically two pushes already, so we could take some out in this area, let's assume. Okay, so we are now short in one position. We adjust our stop to the high of this bar because of the size. Now it's a very big bar and it's very bearish, so if we expect this movement to keep going down, the high of this bar shouldn't be broken. And by the strength of it also, we might expect the the downward move to some maybe reach the 200 moving average. So we could start having this as a target. So far nothing to be done. Okay, so here we had two options. We could make an add here. Okay, it's another, it's a green bar ignored, or we can say this was a red bar takeout of this bullishness. Okay, we could make some adds here or not. And now since we already made a new low, okay, we can adjust our stop to this area. Okay, and now I preferably would be adjusting my stop bar by bar, sorry. I would bring my stop from the remaining lot to here, and here I'm stopped out the last lot. So this trade, we went short here, took some out here, we made around 200 points, which is very good. Here we made 400 points on that position, and here we made 250 points. Okay, and then from the remaining position we just stop out here with around 340 points with zero stress. You know, it's just like the consistency on how you identify your events and how hard you follow your strategy. So this is just a video to try to explain a little from what I've been doing on the stock markets, and I hope this helps you guys a little. Okay, stay tuned. Next week I'll start posting my daily trades with the orders, where they are executed, and what I've been thinking, what happened uh, to the trade. Okay, so here we have a very specific case where it was very bullish and it became very bearish. So maybe some people could have anticipated the long entry here, but since it had zero to no follow through and then it already collapsed, okay, so we already have a short case here developing, and this was just confirmed once this bar here broke, erased all this bullishness here and broke these lows that had set previously as a support area. Okay guys, stay tuned. Thank you very much for your attention.